Hey folks, Wayward Eko here. In search of something to hold me over until Alpha 20, I stumbled across the Magolis Compo Pack. This is a really interesting mod pack that introduces a ton of community-built POIs. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned and I'm going to walk through a quick tour and then I'll follow that up with how to install it and get it running on your game. So those were just a few of the POIs that I handpicked. So let's just jump straight on into the installation process. So there's going to be 3 files that you're going to need to get this going. You're going to need the NitroGen install, you're going to need the Compo Pack, and then potentially you'll need Java 64 if you don't already have that installed. So starting off, and you'll see the links below in the description, you're going to first go over to the NitroGen page here and scroll down. And this has been unavailable for a while, but if you click here, you should be able to download nitrogen.501.19, A19 experimental. Then next, you're going to jump over, again linked below, to the Magolis Compo Pack. And here you're going to want to pick up the pack that is specifically associated with NitroGen. So you'll scroll all the way down until you see download the method you play here. And you'll keep going until you hit NitroGen, and you'll click here, and this is going to bring you to the GitHub page for NitroGen. And then you're able to just come right down here and download it. Just a small 54 meg file, and you are good to go. So lastly, if you need it, sometimes when you go to run NitroGen and you find that you don't have the right 64-bit Java installed, you'll need to go pick that up. If you do, then you're going to come to this page, again linked below, and you're going to want to specifically get this one that says Windows Offline 64-bit. That is the one that will make this work if you run into issues. All right, so I went ahead and got all the downloaded files in one folder here to make this simple. So here's your NitroGen Compo Pack, here's your NitroGen World Gen, and then here's the Java. And I've gone ahead and extracted all 3 of these, well, 2 of these to make this simple. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into this Compo Pack NitroGen folder here. You're going to double click twice because it's going to be a folder in a folder. And then you're going to go into the prefabs and go all the way into it. Don't copy the top level folder. Go in here, click on any of these, and Control A to copy, or to select them all, Control C to copy them all. And then we're going to copy these into the game files of your 7 Days to Die instance. And the easiest way to do these is to just pull up Steam, come right in here in 7 Days to Die, right click, and go to Properties. And then in here, you can get to your local files really easy and browse. All right, so this is going to bring up your 7 Days to Die folder, and inside of it, you're going to have data and then prefabs. So you can see the full path across the top there. And then you're just going to click on any of these and then Control V to paste all of that back in there. Or you could, I believe, right click and paste as well. I'm not going to do that because I've already done that, and it'll just be writing over my files again. All right. So you've done that step, you're on your way here. So we're going to go back down a few levels. And so that was the prefab folder. Next, inside that Compo Pack, you're going to have some NitroGen files. You're going to have just a set of 3 simple files here. So if you grab these, and again, Control C, you can copy those. And then we're going to go up a few levels back to where we had the nitrogen world generator. In there, we'll open that up, and you're going to have a resources folder. So we'll pop in here, and we'll just Control V, dump those in. If it asks you to replace any files, just say yes. Let's do that. And then you should be ready to go. We can go up one more level here, and we'll actually kick off nitrogen. All right, so then you have the nitrogen screen here to set things up. There's one important setting that you're going to need to do here to make sure that this functions right. Up in the top right, there's a prefab list. You're going to want to scroll down and grab this A19.3 CP47. And after that, you can update this to your heart's content with all the other details. Nitrogen's a great tool for giving you just a very custom layout in terms of how the biomes are structured. You can do, north-south structuring and all that. And then you're going to name this. So this is going to be my demo map for YouTube. All right, and you can set the size. We'll do just a quick 4K map to crank this out rapidly. And then once you've got all those settings done, you're gonna just hit generate world. And then it will go through the process down here. All right, so we have finished generating a world. Once we have done that, we can actually open the output folder right here. And we're gonna see our demo map for YouTube. And one of the handy things in here is you can go right on in and get a preview. So here is a preview map of what that world we just created looks like. So there's all of our cities and all that good stuff. And you see this was a north-south layout so that you've got the ice on the top and the deserts on the bottom. So if I want to get this now actually into my 7 Days to Die game, they make this also very easy. So click open 7 Days Generated Worlds folder. And then we can just slide this over to the side and you're gonna open up again the Generated Worlds folder, and there is all the worlds that you have created thus far. So next you're gonna go up here to the Open Output folder, and there is the map that we have created. So all you gotta do is go over here and Control C copy this and Control V over into here, and you are good to go. So from here, all you gotta do is fire up Steam and go into 7 Days to Die. So once you're in here in 7 Days to Die, all you're gonna do is start up a new game, and we're gonna go look for that world that we created. So here's our demo map for YouTube. Put in a quick name for it, test game. I made sure the cheats are on so we can fly around and show you what was going on in this world that we've created. If you've enjoyed this, toss a like, a subscribe, click the notification bell, really helps the channel. Hopefully this gives you a quick start into getting into this and playing around with it. I know I'm super excited about it. All right, so we're gonna real quick do that and click on God mode, and we're gonna fly straight up and look around and see what there is to be had. Let's head over this direction. You can already see some massive buildings here that are definitely not typical to what you'd see in vanilla 7 Days to Die. This is what I'm excited about. Going through and seeing all the zombies in there, you can just see the world is very different. The structures are larger. There's a lot more stuff to play with. So that is just your quick overview of the world that we created here. I really am stoked to get in there and play around with this. So hope you guys are too. But otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Eko's out.